to welcome you to class. And if you can hear me, please, I want to get a yes. I want to get a yes to show that you are hearing me. Can I get a yes, please? Can I get a yes? Can I get a yes to show that you're hearing me? Okay, great. Okay, so we are going to be looking at getting more customers with Facebook lead ads. So basically, we're going to learn how to set up Facebook lead generation ads, which is basically to help you get more leads. But somebody may ask, what is lead? What is a lead? I don't even know what a lead is. Simply put, a lead is somebody who is interested. It might be a person, it might be an organization, but anyone who is interested in your product or service and has shown that interest is a lead. That means the person can become a customer, right? The person can move from being a lead to a customer. Of course, before you get a lead, you get maybe a prospect or even a stranger. So you turn a stranger or a prospect into a lead. That's actually lead generation. The process of turning a stranger or a prospect into a lead, that's into somebody who is interested in your product or service or whatever you are offering, is called lead, the process of lead generation. So without wasting time, let's head straight to class. And I'm going to be sharing my screen as usual for us to go to class. Okay? So it's practical, like we advertise, is 100%, 95% practical. So I'm going to be sharing my screen now. Okay, so my screen, you can see my screen. All right, so now the first thing is running a Facebook ad. I think this is not the first time we're running a Facebook ads on this class, but if you are joining us for the first time, or wherever you are joining us from, Facebook ad is one of the most powerful way of, launching your business. Whatever you are selling, whatever you are doing, using advertisement is an easier way to get in front of those who need what you are selling. Of course, without customers, you cannot make money, you cannot sell. So finding a way to get yourself in front of those who need what you are selling is the best way to get yourself money in your pocket. So, and the best way to do that is using advertisement, because you literally force people to come in contact with whatever you are promoting or selling, okay? So, and Facebook is a powerful tool because as of today, there are billions of people that are online. Over 4.5 billion people are actively online, all right? And for Facebook, it's over 1 billion. And Facebook owns Instagram. And that means if you're advertising on Facebook, you can also advertise on Instagram at the same time. We have already shared that. We've already shown that people have been, coming to our class. But today, I'm also going to show you again that as you're using the platform that we're going to use to do this advert, you're also going to show your advert to both people who are on Instagram and people who are on Facebook, okay? So for us to run this, let's get straight to Ads Manager. Ads Manager. So if you open your Facebook, your normal Facebook, is either you are going to Facebook, web.facebook.com/adsmanager, or you are just going to your page. By the left-hand side of your page, you're going to see Ads Manager. So you click on it. All right, you click on Ads Manager. So going to Ads Manager, it will bring us to this place. So some people are used to, they know about how to boost the post, all right? And that is how they have been advertising. But we don't recommend that. And that is why in our digital marketing course, we take you by the hand, step by step, and we'll show you how to run ads on Facebook, okay? Show you the platform where you can run your ads and be able to get the kind of customers you are looking for, okay? So when you get to your Ads Manager, this is how it looks like. If you are coming here for the first time, you're not going to see any ad because I've been running ads here. That's why you're seeing all these things. So we just go to create, right? You go to create to set up your objective, because every ad has an objective. So Facebook will be asking you, what are you trying to achieve? What do you want to do? How do you want to get in front of your customers? For this particular ad, we are looking at lead generation. So under consideration, we're going to be going to lead generation. Lead generation, that's the ad. So we are trying to get to people who are interested in what we are doing. Now, before I move forward, I also need to let you know that for you to run a lead generation ad, there is something you must do. There is something you must do, because if you want to get people who are interested in your product, you want to get in front of them and you want to get their information, because running a lead generation ad is basically trying to get the information of people who are interested in what you are selling. So, and for you to do that, nothing goes for nothing. You cannot get something for nothing. That means you have to have something which you are going to give to these people. That thing is called lead magnet. In digital marketing, it is called lead magnet. So what is lead magnet? Lead magnet is simply an ethical bribe, right? That's another name for it. But in simple terms, it's simply a gift, right? Or an item, something you want to give to those you want to collect their information. You want to give it to them so that they will be motivated to hand over their information to you. I'm sure that in your engagements online, you have, at one point or the other, filled a form, right, where you gave out your name or your email address or even your phone number. Before you did that, I'm sure there was something you saw. There was something that was exciting, which that person offered you that made you release your information to that person, right? Whatever that person has offered you is called lead magnet. Now, it can be a free ebook. It can be a free consultation. It can even be a free class like we're having today. So I can use free training as a lead magnet, right? It can be email sign, newsletter sign up that they're going to be delivering newsletter to your email or whatever it is. But that thing must be something that is free, that the platform or the person is giving to you in order to collect your information, because the person is looking for information. So in running a lead generation ad, what you are looking for is to get the information of your customer, maybe their name, their email address, and their phone number, depending on the kind of product or service you are trying to promote. But the basic information you should look for is basically their email and their phone number, right? And their name, if possible. So you want to make it as simple as possible. That is why we're trying to use the platform, Facebook platform, because Facebook already has this information. So they have a way to make this very simple for people to be able to, release this information without them doing more. Because when people are online, they don't want to do so much. They don't want you to stress them. So Facebook has made it so. That's why I told that Facebook is a very powerful platform that you can use to generate leads. And of course, leads will turn into customers. By the time you engage with your leads through follow-up, maybe using email or using phone calls or using WhatsApp messages or whatever, Instagram messages, you are going to convert those leads into customers, all right? So if you are following, can I get another yes to say I'm following? So let me get a yes to be sure that the people who are in class are hearing me and they are listening to me and we are flowing together. If I'm too fast, you let me know. So let me get a yes. If you are there, please let me get another yes. Can I get another yes to show that the people who are in class are listening to me? Before I move forward, can I get a yes? Okay. So I've gotten another yes. Okay. All right. Thank you. So let's move on. Okay. So the next thing is, after we have chosen our objective, and our objective is lead generation, right? The next thing we're going to click on continue. Continue. Okay. So click on continue. So when we click on continue, to bring us to this particular place where we have to, fill in our campaign objective name. We've already chosen lead generation as a campaign objective, but for our own internal consumption, we have to give it a name. Let's say we are trying to get leads for our digital marketing course. Let me use it as an example, right? So I can call this digital marketing digital marketing leads, right? So I can call this lead digital marketing leads. I can even put May, right? May 2021. This information is just for my own consumption. I'm using it to actually know these leads. When did I run the ads? I'm just trying to use it to understand my own back end. So you can call it anything, all right? Whatever you are selling, you can call it. So this information is for your own consumption. No other person will see it except you, the owner of the platform. Is that okay? So I've given it digital marketing leads May 2021, right? So the next thing we're going to go to, you scroll down. So here you don't need to do anything. Here you don't need to do anything. Of course, the campaign objective is lead generation. So the next thing, we've already given it a name. We click on continue. All right, click on continue. So we have finished with the campaign level. We are now going to the ad set level, right? If you have been following us and you have been coming to our classes, I told you that in Facebook ads, you have 3 layers of, 3 layers where you have to set up your ad. The first one is at the campaign level. The second one is ad set level. And the third one is the ad level. All right. So now we are at the ad set level. And under the ad set level, we're also going to give a name to our ad set. So we'll just maintain the same name. So we can call it digital marketing leads, right? May 2021. So that's the ad set name. So at the campaign level, you have to have a name. At the ad set level, you have to give it a name. Then at the ad level, you're also going to give it a name, right? So we just maintain the same name all across board. So now the next thing is lead method. You say, how do you want to connect with people, right? So do you want to connect with them through instant forms or through calls, right? Because we are trying to get leads. So Facebook is asking us, how do we want to connect with our leads? Of course, we want to use the first one, which is instant forms. We want them to fill a form and give us certain information that will allow us to follow up with them, right? So that we have done. So we choose instant form. Then we proceed. So the next thing, under the page, you will choose the Facebook page you want to promote, because every advert you are running must be sponsored by a page, right? Must be sponsored by a business page. So you must choose a page that will be representing your ad, that will be associated with that ad. And for us, we have already chosen our page. So this is the page. So you choose the page. Then the next thing is that we are going to accept Facebook lead ad terms and conditions. I've already done that because I've run lead generation ads before. If you are running this for the first time, Facebook is going to prompt you to ensure that you accept those terms and conditions. There are terms and conditions regarding their leads ads, so you must accept it, right? So you accept it, so you can view the terms and conditions, but because we have already accepted it, nothing to do here. If you are running for the first time, all you need to do is to open it and accept, right? So we move. So the next thing is, you want to put on dynamic creative, right? This will provide creative elements such as images and headlines, and will automatically generate combination optimized for your audience. Variation may include it. So this one is, you want to allow Facebook to, go to your page and be able to pull out information, pull out images and all that, and be able to configure, some information for you. We don't want to use that. We want to create it by ourselves. So because this is step by step and it's practical. So I want you to understand how it's done. I don't want anything, done for you. So I want you to understand how it's done so that later you can now start looking at how you can tweak things, okay? So we'll leave this the way it is. So the next one is our budget. Of course, we have to choose a daily budget. I told you that whenever you're running an ad, it's always good to go with daily budget. So you have a daily budget for your ad. How much do you want to spend every day? Of course, you can't just wake up and say you want to run an ad. There must be an objective. Like we're choosing, we're trying to generate leads. Now, this lead we're trying to generate, how long do we want to run the ads? We want to run this ad for 5 days, for 1 week, for 1 month. Of course, if we say we want to generate leads, in our mind, we would have had, okay, let's say we're looking at generating 100 leads or 500 leads, right? And we already created a budget for that. Maybe we're budgeting maybe for 1 lead, maybe 100 naira or 500 naira for 1 lead, depending on what we are selling. Because if you are selling real estate, for instance, it's not the same thing like selling a digital marketing course. Somebody who is selling real estate can afford to budget even 50,000 naira for 1 lead, because if 1 lead converts, it can make up to 1 million naira from that 1 lead, right? So you must have a budget. So let's say our budget is 60,000 naira. I want to run this ad for 1 month, right? And we choose to run this ad, set up our budget for 2,000 naira every day. For 30 days, 60,000 naira. And for that, maybe we have also earmarked 500 naira for 1 lead, right? And out of that 60,000 naira, we're looking at spending 2,000 naira every day, and we're looking at getting at least, so we're spending 60,000. So 60,000 naira divided by our 500 naira, right? So we're looking at getting at least 300 leads, right? Is that it? So 60,000 divided by, I hope I'm correct with the mathematics, or if I'm not, you can correct it. So we're looking at getting, spending 500 naira per lead. 500 naira per lead divided by 60,000 naira, right? So that is what we're looking at. So you do the maths and get back to me. So in fact, you can do the maths and get back to me now so that while I'm busy setting. So I'm going to set 200 naira, 2,000 naira here, right? So can you do the maths? Somebody do the maths and give me what it is. So 60,000 naira divided by 500. Are you in class? Can I get the answer from somebody? 60,000 naira divided by 500. So we're budgeting 500 naira for one lead. So 60,000 naira divided by 500 is what? Okay, without wasting your time, let's do the maths. 60,000 divided by 500, right? So we're looking at getting about 120 leads, right, from our adverts. So if we are ready to spend 60,000 naira, we're looking at getting quality 120 leads. That if at the end of the day we're able to convert, let's say 5% of this, right, times 0.5, we're going to get at least, sorry, 0.05. That's 120 times 0.05, right? So 6 quality leads. So this is how it's done, because if you don't do this strategy session, you will not get any result, because you need to know how many persons am I looking to get? How much do I want to spend? How many days do I need to run the ads for me to get this, right? So how many persons am I supposed to reach? But Facebook will say you can reach this number of persons. If I reach this number of persons, how many leads am I going to get? For instance, you can see the estimated number of persons we are going to get, reach, and the number of leads. This is an estimate. They are saying 0 leads, right? Maybe if we increase the money now to like maybe say 4,000 naira, right? They are now saying that if we increase the money to 4,000 naira, we're going to get 2 to 13 leads, right? We're going to get 2 to 13 leads, 2 to 13 leads. So you can see how it's done. So for instance, now if you want to get up to 60 leads, let's say per day, how much are we supposed to spend? This is 4,000 naira. Let's say we make this 20,000 naira, right? It's giving us 13 to 41 leads. So it's telling us your daily asset budget looks higher than usual. If it is correct, you can leave it. So they are just alerting us that based on our ads, we have not run an ad when we are spending 20,000 every day. So what I'm trying to let you know is that for you to determine the number of leads you are going to get, it has to do with the amount you are ready to spend every single day, right? So for us, we have already set this to 2,000. Maybe we can increase it to 3,000, right? We can increase it to 3,000 now. Okay? Sorry, not 3 million, 3,000 naira. So 3,000 naira, you say we're going to get between 1 to 10 leads. I think this is fine. So 3,000 naira for 1 month, we're going to spend 3,000 naira times. So our budget, let's say we're now increasing our budget to 90,000 naira, because we have seen that if we spend 60,000 naira, it might not give us what we want. So, but if we spend 3,000 naira per day, which will give us 90,000 naira in 30 days, we are sure to get 1 to 10 leads. So let's say we get like 5 leads, because this is an estimate. Let's say we get 5 leads every day. 5 leads every day times 30 days. That's 150 leads, which is not bad. So if we are able to convert, let's say we are so lucky and we convert 10% of that, right? 10% of that 150, that's 15 leads, right? And if, for instance, we make 50,000 naira per person, right? That's 50,000 naira multiplied by 15. 50,000 times 15. So this is the amount of money. So you're going to make 750,000. So this is the mathematics you need to do before even starting to run your ads, because it's very, very important. Is that okay? So now that we are done with this, the next thing is to set our starting and ending date. So this ad, we are saying it will start on May 14, which is today, and it will start by 7:20 a.m. So we need to change this time because it is in the past. So let's say 7:20 p.m., for instance. Then another thing you need to do is to make sure you set up the end date. Why? Because you might set your ad running, and because you don't set up an end date, maybe you are not able to log in online for certain reasons. Maybe something happened and you are not able to come online. Your ad will keep on running and Facebook will keep taking your money. And for instance, if your ad is set up to run from your debit or credit card, that means money will go. So you want to set up, because like I said, for every ad you want to run, there is an objective. So you must have a timeline for it. Like this one, I've already set it to 30 days. I've already earmarked 90,000 naira. I'm already looking at getting at least 150 leads, right, for these 30 days. So we set an end date. Today is 14. So our date is June 14, right? June 14. So 30 days is from 14, okay, 14 to 13, we'll make it. So June 13th, let's say 12 a.m. is our end date, right, for this ad. Okay. So having done that, the next thing is to set up our audience, right? So this is where you define the people that you want Facebook to show your ads to, because your ad is not for everybody. Your ad is not for everybody. So who do you want to show this ads to, right? So first of all, what location? What location are you looking at, right? Is it a global business that's looking at the country as a whole, or is it a local business that's looking at a particular location, maybe a state? Let's say this ad is meant for people in Abuja, right? Let's say it's meant for people in Abuja. So we have to choose Abuja as the location. So we come here and put Abuja. Abuja. So Abuja Federal Capital Territory. So we choose it, right? So this ad will show to people in Abuja. Now, because of this narrowing it, you can see that because of the number of persons we are going to reach based on the amount we have chosen, Facebook is saying that we might get 0 leads because we have not added enough money, right? Because of the places, we're only targeting a single place. Okay, let's say for the sake of this, we want to target the whole of Nigeria, right? For the sake of this, class, let's say the whole of Nigeria. So we'll still leave it at 1 to 10 leads, right? So the next thing is, what are the age? Now, depending on what you are selling, because what you are selling cannot appeal to every age, like I normally say when we're doing targeting. You have to know your age. That's what we call customer avatar, customer persona, trying to understand who your customer is. And of course, in our digital marketing course, you will learn this thing. We teach you how to identify your ideal customer, how to know the details of your customer, so that when you are doing your targeting, you are able to target the particular customer that appeals to your business, right? So because your business cannot be for everybody. So for instance, let's say we're talking about digital marketing course. Who are the people that are most likely in need of this course, right? For our own, we can say, okay, maybe persons, because we're looking at quality audience, not just somebody who is interested in something, but people who are interested and can also pay for it. So let's say we're looking at people from 25 years, graduated and working, right? Or maybe graduated and still looking for a job. And because of that, they want to learn the skills so that they can either start a side hustle or start their own business or start an agency or something like that. And the age range, right? We're looking at, people up to, because people who are running business need digital marketing, right? There are some people who are so established that they can, either pay for their staff to come and learn, or they want to learn for themselves, maybe small businesses. So we can say, okay, let's take it up to 55 years, right? Up to 55 years. So 25 to 55 is our audience, right? So gender is all gender, is both male and female, right? So we can also do detailed targeting. But for purpose of the class, we might not, start going into those ones. There are other classes where we talk about targeting, right? And of course, in our digital marketing course, one of the things we're going to teach you is how to target, right? How do you target your customers? Maybe using either demographics or using interests, right? Or using behaviors. How do you target your ideal customers and be able to get in front of them? Those are the things we teach you. And if you enroll, if you register for our course, you are going to learn all these things. And it's step by step. And of course, it's 95% practical, just like we're doing now. Is that okay? So next, of course, the languages are okay, right? We can save the audience or we can decide not to save it. Saving the audience will enable you use that particular audience when you are running another ad. If you're going to create another ad, you might decide to use this particular audience. So if I say save now, all right, to open up this screen, right, and I can save it, I can give it a name. I can say it's digital marketing training, digital marketing leads, right? Leads. I can just call it Little Marketing Leads. I can save it as an audience. So any other time I'm running an ad, I can pick that audience and run an ad, to that particular audience. Is that okay? So, okay. So now that we have been able to choose our age, right? We have done our age. We have chosen our location. I've chosen our location. Nigeria, we have chosen our age. Then we have also chosen our audience. Then the next one is placement. So your placement can either be automatic or manual, right? So if you want to run an ad to a specific platform, that's when you come to manual. Let's say, for instance, you want to run an ad to only Instagram. So you can do manual placement and uncheck Facebook and audience network. But for the purpose of this ad, we're going to leave it to automatic audience, automatic placement. So this is going to be, Facebook will decide where to place it, both Facebook, Instagram, audience network, and other ones, all right? So they will place it wherever they feel we can get our leads from, right? So after that, after we have done this, the next thing is to click on next. So you can see how practical is, step by step, is practical. And of course, it's something that is not complicated, but just requires you to pay attention and, of course, practice. So if you are still in class, I want to get a yes. I want to get a yes from you to show that you are in class and you are following what is going on. So can I get a yes from one person in the class? If I can get a yes so that I can continue, I want to be sure that you are in class and you are listening to me, because I've seen occasions where students, come online to have an online class like this, and they on it and they get distracted. They are not following. They didn't get anything from the class. Their data is running, and that's it. So I want to be sure that you are in class. So I want to get a yes. Okay. So I've gotten one yes. So we can run with this. Okay. So I can move on. Right. So after this, we are now going to the ad level. So we have treated the campaign level. We have treated the ad set level. Now we are coming to the ad level, right? We're coming to the ad level. So under the ad level, we're going to set up the identity, right? So we're going to choose a Facebook page, and it's also going to prompt you to choose an Instagram page, because this ad is going to run to both Instagram and Facebook. I told you that on this platform, you're going to run your ads to both Instagram and Facebook. And this is the beauty of using the ads manager to run your ads. For people who do boosting of posts, if you boost your posts, you don't have this privilege to be able to run your ads with both Instagram and Facebook, okay? And of course, there are certain things you can do when you boost your post. So that's why we are teaching you this, to be able to teach you how to properly run your ads and get the result you are looking for. So you choose your Instagram page, right? So this is our Instagram page that is already connected. Of course, I've already taught you how to connect your Instagram to Facebook, but if you don't know how to do that, of course, in our other classes, or you can go to our YouTube channel and check out one of the videos on how to connect your Instagram to your Facebook, okay? So this is it. All right, so the next thing we're going to do now is to set up our creative. So we're going to set up our creative. So you see, either we're using a single image or video, or we're using a carousel, right? A carousel, but we're using a single image or video. So now we're going to choose our image and video, and we're going to set up our form, because without a form, we choose that we're going to use a form, right? So we're going to set up a form, okay? So now, after choosing, we've already decided that we're choosing a single image or video. So the next thing is to choose that image or video. This, the platform has already populated the images we have on our page, which of course, if I like it, I can continue with it. But that's not what I want to use. So what do? I will pick an image. So I go to edit media, and I will say change media, right? So I will say change it to bring me here. So if I have any of the image that I need, that I want to use here, I can pick it. But if not, I'll go to upload. So this time around, I want to go to upload because I already have an image I want to use for this purpose. So this is the image. So you just pick it. So this is the image that will be shown to your prospects, people you want to convert to leads, right? So you choose the image. It's showing me warning. Why is it showing me warning? Because of the size of the image. the size of the image. So he's saying that the image size is 600 times 400, and you need at least 1080 times 1000. So we can edit this. We can quickly edit it just to increase the size, right? So I can just go to this tool called Afan View and quickly edit the image. So these are the things we teach you in our course. We also teach you how to, do all this. You want to use an image, the image is too small, you can resize it. So that's what I want to do now. Resize this image and make it bigger because it's too small. So it's 600 by 400. So I can make it 1080 by 1080. I think that should be okay for the ad we want to run. Okay, it's a bit, okay, let me make it 1080 by. So all these are what we can teach you, what we teach you in our course, how to navigate around this. So let me check the size. That's okay. This is 1200 by 628, 810 by. I'm looking at the one that is okay. The 1200 by 628, 940 by 788. So 940 by 788. So let's do. So let's say 1200 by 800. Let's see how it will look. So this is fine. This is okay. This is okay for what we want to do. So what do? You save the image. So save as, right? So I can just add one to this to differentiate it from the original image. So I can come back here and upload that image. So because Facebook has given me a warning that that image will not fly. So I have to, edit it. So I've just, edited the image. So you can see now that the image will fly. That warning will automatically disappear because I've edited the image. Okay? So can you see it? No more warning. No more warning. So the image is okay. So when you come to our course, these are simple things we teach you. But of course, these are things that will make your campaign successful. So you can see how it will look on our placement. So this is how it will look, right? This is how it will look. This is how it will look. So on different placements. So we just say done. We just say done. So we have chosen our image. We are done with the image. The next thing we're going to do is to write our primary text. What are we trying to promote? We're trying to promote a digital marketing class. So I told you about lead magnets, that for you to be able to get people to give you information, what are you ready to give to them? So you must think of something that your prospects need, that will prompt them, motivate them, right, to give you their information, their phone number or their email and their name. So in this case, I want to offer my prospect a free ebook on affiliate marketing. I know that most people who want to do digital marketing, they also want to do affiliate marketing. And affiliate marketing is a simple way to make money online without having to do much, without having a product. You don't need to have a product, you don't need to have anything. And of course, in our digital marketing course, we teach you how to make money with affiliate marketing. We teach you everything about affiliate marketing and how you can utilize it to make money. We ourselves will do affiliates. We have so many products we are promoting. All right. So I want to give my prospect a free ebook so that they can give me their information. So I'm going to give them a free book on how to start affiliate marketing. All right. So my primary text, I'm going to write the primary text now. Say, okay. So it will look like this. I will say, okay, get a free ebook on how to make money online with affiliate marketing, right? So this is my primary text, get a free ebook on how to make money online with affiliate marketing. So this is headline, which is optional, So, so I can say in this. Okay, so I'm trying to create a headline as I've done the primary text. This headline is optional. You can decide to leave it. You can decide to write something in it. So I will just say. I can just say make money with affiliate marketing, make money with affiliate marketing, right? So this is my headline. Now, even as you are crafting your headline, you also need to know that Facebook has policies that you must not break. There are some headlines you craft because of the words you have used. Facebook may not approve your ad to run. So you have to be careful when you are using something like make money online or make money quick, or they don't want, they hate anything that has to make their audience, that is because the community, Facebook is a community. They don't want people to get into trouble because somebody has placed an ad on their platform. So they are trying to protect and guard the community members. So anything that looks like a Ponzi scheme or a get rich quick scheme, they will not approve it. In fact, if community members, people who are seeing your ad, if I've run an ad before, the ad started running, and after some minutes, right, after some few minutes, I think the ad was flagged. And as a result, that ad was shut down, and my account was restricted, and I have to go through the process of review to get it back. At the end of the day, they apologize. And so what I'm trying to say is that you need to manage your words. And one of the things we teach you is how to write the correct content that will not get your ad banned. And that's one of the things you will learn from our digital marketing course. By the way, I didn't tell you that in this month of May, we're offering a whopping 50% discount on our digital marketing course. So if you register today, and as I'm told, in the next course starting in 2 days' time, we have just about 3 seats remaining. And if you make up your mind to register, you are going to get a whopping 50% discount. Okay, and if that is you, you can quickly send us a DM, and of course we'll reach out to you. Or of course you can use our number to reach out to us after the class. Let's proceed. So the next thing we're going to do is to add our form, right? Add our form. It's very, very important. You can see that they already giving me warning. Ad may not run, potential policy issues. So we're going to add a form, right? So we create a new form. So this is our form. So this form makes it easy for people to drop their information with you on Facebook, because Facebook already has those information. It's just for them to click submit, click accept, and that information will be automatically populated. So you want to give a name to your form. So we can call it digital marketing leads, like we've been using. So digital marketing leads, right? We can even add May 2021, so that whenever we see the form, we know that this form is actually for this purpose, right? So the next one is a form type, more volume or higher intent. More volume, use a form that's quick to fill out and submit on a mobile device. The second one is higher intent. Add a review step that gives people a chance to confirm their info. We're going to use this first one. We want people to quickly fill their information and get back to us, so that we can have those information and use them to follow them up. That means they have become a lead, right? They have become a lead. So the next thing is we're choosing this. So we go to set up the form. So under the form, you have the intro, the questions, the privacy, and the completion. So let's do the intro first, right? Let's do the intro. So under the intro, we're going to add a headline, right? So let's use this as a headline. In this ebook, right, you will learn how to. So this is what we're using. So this is our headline. So we're not going to choose, is it paragraph, description, or list? I always recommend list. List will give you bullet points of what you want to offer to people to be able to give you their information. So it makes it easy for them to read it. You make it a paragraph, it might be somehow clustered that they might not be able to read, because when people are online, their attention span is very short, right? Their attention span is very short, and that makes it that you have to make it easy for them to answer whatever questions you have or look at whatever information you are giving to them. So we're going to choose list, right? So we're going to list all the points, what they are going to get from this our ebook. So first, I will say, I've said in this ebook, you will learn how to, number one, I'll say how to, so we're talking about affiliate marketing, right? Affiliate marketing. So I say in this ebook, you're going to learn how to create an affiliate marketing website, right? In this ebook. Number two, you're going to learn how to choose an affiliate platform, right? Because for you to do affiliate marketing, you need platform like ClickBank, right? Platform like maybe Jumia or Amazon. All those things are platforms that you can use to promote products or services. So you need to learn how do you choose the platform, which one is better for you to choose, right? Is it Commission Junction? Is it ClickBank? Is it Amazon affiliate? Is it Jumia affiliate or Konga affiliate or whichever one? So you need to learn how to. So in this ebook, you're going to learn how to choose affiliate platform. Then choose affiliate products, right? So because if you choose a platform, you're also going to choose products you will be promoting. So you need to learn how do you choose a product, which product will sell, which one will not sell. We'll teach you, the ebook will give you all those information. Now, all this thing you are doing, you are trying to get what? The information of the prospect. Please, whatever you are promised to give to the prospect, ensure you deliver at least 70% of it. Do not say you give the prospect A and you decided to give him B. Because when he's filling out the information, he's trusting you to keep your own side of the bargain. He's giving you his information or her information, trusting that you will keep your bargain of giving him or her the information you are promised, right? So I'm now telling the person the information I'm going to give him in this ebook. The next one, choose affiliate product, then sell your first product. So I'm promising that I'm going to teach him in this ebook that he's going to get information on how to create an affiliate marketing website, right? Because you need a website, you need a platform to be able to promote a product. Either you're using your social media handle or you're using a website, because a website is the most perfect to promote an affiliate product or whatever, or service, okay? Sorry for that word, whatever. All right, so if you're going to promote a product, your website is the best to promote. But of course, you can also use your social media handle, maybe your Instagram followers or your Facebook followers or your LinkedIn followers, right? You're going to use them as the audience you are promoting that affiliate product to. Okay, so sell your first product. Then next, what else do I want to give them? I'm also going to teach them in this ebook how to receive your payments in dollar into your bank account. So look at what I'm promising. That if you give me your information, the ebook I'm going to release to you, you will learn how to create an affiliate marketing website, number one. Choose an affiliate marketing platform. Choose an affiliate product to promote. Sell your first product and receive your payment, that's your money, into your bank account. So these are what I'm promising to give to you. So you can see how it will look like when the prospect, on his Facebook feed. So in this ebook, you will learn how to blah, 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 blah. So this is it. So after this, I will now go to the next one, which is questions. So we are creating this form. This form will be used to, collect the information we're looking for. This is what the prospect will see on his Facebook or on his Instagram before releasing his information. Questions. Now, under the question, already Facebook has populated email and full name, right? Email and full name. You can decide to, add your own. You can decide to add your own. Maybe you don't want to collect this full name. Maybe you want to delete it, right? And collect something else. So what you do is you come to add category. Under add category, you can add other categories. For instance, under contact field, we can add phone number. Phone number is very, very important when you are looking for information, because when you have the phone number of a prospect, you can reach that person, one-on-one. And of course, one-on-one will give you one-on-one answer. So street address, city, state, province, those ones are not necessary. You don't want to bother the person you are trying to, get his information, the lead. So the basic thing you need is basically the email and the phone number and the name, right? Automatically, those things will be populated because Facebook already has them. So we're going to add phone number to this. So what we're now asking the person is to give us 3 information, right? 3 information. That is the email, the name, the phone number, right? Which most people will readily give you if you are giving them something that they feel is necessary. And I've given them an ebook with all this juicy offer. All right. So after the question, the next thing is the privacy. Privacy. Facebook requires that you must add a privacy policy. Privacy policy. So that privacy policy is supposed to be on your website. So you're going to give them a link to that privacy policy that ensures that whatever information they are giving you aligns with Facebook, policy. So what we're going to do here is to add a text, so I can say privacy policy, right? So I want to add a link. Let's say I'm adding a link like www.digitalskillsacademyng.com/privacy, right? Privacy. So let's say this is the link to my privacy policy, all right? Because you must have one. If you don't have one, you can quickly generate one yourself. Online, there are free tools that can help you generate privacy policy, okay? That can be done. That can be done very easily. If you go online, go to Google and type privacy policy generator. You get loads of them that can help you generate privacy. All you need to do is just you edit them to align with your own, what you want. And of course, you put them, create a page for it on your website and add it, okay? So once you are done with this, the next one is completion. So under completion, what are they going to see when they finish, filling the form, when they finish giving you the information? Thanks, you are all set. You can visit our website or exit form now. Because you have told them that we want to give them an ebook, right? So we're going to tell them to download. So instead of saying view our website, so we're going to say you can visit our website or exit the form now. So we can say click the link below to download your free ebook. So that's what I want to do. Say click the link below to download your free ebook. Okay, so click the link below to download your free ebook. So here, instead of view website, we'll just type download. Right? So download. So with this, we have fulfilled our own side of the bargain. So the next thing we're going to do is to add a link to the ebook that we have promised to give them. Okay? Add a link to the ebook we have promised to give them. So with this now, once we collect the information, the next thing is that we're going to be reaching out to them. Either we're calling them on phone or we're sending them email, right? We're sending them email through our email marketing, because one of the things we are going to learn from our digital marketing course, they're going to learn how to use email marketing to increase your customer and make more sales. All right. So as you collect this information, how do you now engage them? Because it's all about follow-up, it's all about engagement. You can use phone call, you can use WhatsApp, you can use any means, but email is also a powerful tool that you can use to keep a constant communication, because you can automate it. You don't need to do it all the time. You can set up an automated email that will be sending out to them at specific times. Okay, but that's for another class. Or for those who are lucky to get one of the 3 seats that are remaining, I told you there are 3 seats remaining for our next class beginning in 2 days' time. This class, I'm told that we have just 3 seats left. And for those who will be lucky to get in, they will learn all this that I'm talking about. So you click on download, then we'll add the link. So I'm just going to go to my website and pick up the link, right? The link. Let's say this is this ebook is what we want to offer. So this ebook is what we want to offer. So we just pick this link. This is the link to the ebook, right? Come back to the ad. So we just paste the link here. So once the customer clicks on that link, it will take him to this straight to this is the affiliate marketing secrets. So it will take the customer straight to download page of that ebook, and they can now download the ebook. That means you have fulfilled your side of the bargain. They've given you their information, you've given them the free ebook. That is it. So this ebook is a lead magnet, like I explained earlier. So you must have a lead magnet that you're going to give to your leads, the people you want to, the prospects that you want to turn into leads. So once you are done with this, you click on publish, right? So you say you must let people know how you use that. Okay, there's something we did not add. So they say we must let them know how we're going to use that information, right? So we just say your information will be used to contact you. Okay, so Facebook requires that you tell them how you use the information you have collected. We're not using it to do anything. We're just going to use the information to contact them. Is that okay? So after that, you publish. So we're published. So our form is published, all right? And you can see how it's looking. So this is what the prospects are going to be seeing. Get a free ebook on how to make money online with affiliate marketing, right? This is what they will be seeing. This is what they will be seeing. Okay, this is what they will be seeing. So on different, both Instagram and Facebook, this will be live. So once you click on publish, this will go live. With this, you will generate leads, right? We'll talk about leads. That these are people who are interested. So anybody who clicks on this and releases this information to you is interested in your product, either it's a product or a service, right? The person is interested in what you are offering. And that is why they have decided to give you those information. What do you do from there? You follow them up. Either you are following them up with phone calls or with WhatsApp messages or with email. But I told you that email is very powerful, right? Email is very powerful. One of those classes we're going to come up, we're going to treat email marketing, right? So that you learn how to use email to drive. But I told you that the best way to get in, to join this party, to understand what we are doing is to register for the course, right? Register for a digital marketing course. It's step by step, it's practical. Just that we're doing it here, it's just to show you how we do it so that you understand that this thing is real, this thing is practical, right? So I've successfully looked at how to get more customers using Facebook lead generation ad. So once we publish an ad, it will go through review, Facebook will review it, and of course, approve. Once they approve the ad will start running. And this is how it is done. So if you are in class and you're with me, can I get exciting from you? Just type exciting. Type exciting. Exciting. If you're excited, just type exciting. If you're excited, type exciting. And the next thing is that we're going to take questions, we're going to take feedback, and after we answer your questions, then we're going to end the class. So if it's exciting, can I get it from you? Oh, exciting. So if you have any question, please, you can unmute yourself. Anybody who has a question, you can just raise up your hand, And if you raise up your hand, you can go ahead, raise up your hand and I'll unmute you. And you can go ahead and share your question. Either it's a feedback, either it's a question. Whatever question you have, we answer it. We do well to answer your question regarding anything. In digital marketing, we take it in this class. It's not restricted to what I've treated today. But of course, if you're restricted to what I've treated today, fine and good. But if you have any other question, we'll answer. Even regarding our courses, you can also ask your question. Okay? So any question? Any question? Any question? Do you have any question? Do you have any question? I'm looking at it. Okay, well presented. Well presented. Okay. Okay, if you have any question, you can go ahead and type it in the chat. Or you can unmute yourself and ask the question. But if there are no questions, then we'll go ahead and end the class. Okay? So it has been exciting being here with you every Friday by 3 p.m. This is what we do, and this is how we do it. It's practical, it's straight to the point, it's step by step, and this is what we do at WinDave Digital Skills Academy. Like I told you, if you come and register, we have like 3 seats remaining, and I'm even told that, oh, okay, 1 has been taken, it's only remaining 2 now, okay? So 2 more seats to 2 lucky persons that will take advantage of the 50% discount we are offering for the class, for the May class. So if you take advantage of it, you are going to learn a whole lot, not just what we taught you today, but several other things on how you can use this to improve your business, to improve your career, to even start a new business if you want to start a new one. And this is how we do it. Our physical location is at Suite 202, CWO Glass House, at Lady Queen of Nigeria Pro Cathedral, Area 3, right? We have our physical digital class where you can come in and have your class. But if you opt for the online class, We have a scheduled class. If you register and you want to have a one-on-one scheduled class, we can schedule you on Zoom and you can have your class on Zoom. Also to announce to you that we'll have our premium course, Create Your First Website Today, already published on Udemy. Udemy is #1 platform for online learning. It's an international platform, and our course is live there. You can register for that course. I'm aware that Udemy is giving a whopping 63% discount for the course, and if you register within the next 5 days. So if you want to take advantage of that, go ahead and check the link we have sent you. Check your email. We'll send out some email, or check your WhatsApp. We have sent the link to you. You can click on the link and go ahead and sign up for that course. The price is crazy. It's almost like free, actually. And the beautiful part is that you're going to get an international certificate, Udemy certificate. You're going to have a lifetime access to this course. And of course, we are constantly updating this course. So if you sign up for that course, you are doing yourself a lot of good. You're going to learn step by step how to create a website with WordPress. No coding, nothing technical. Everything is drag and drop typing, or you're going to create a professional website at the end. So take advantage of all we are offering you. And this is just to show you value so that you will get value and improve your life and improve what you are doing, because Digital Skills Academy, Windave Digital Skills Academy, is all about wealth creation, right? That's what we say is digital skills for wealth creation. So join us again, same time on Friday next week. We'll be live presenting another topic that will help you create massive wealth. Till I come your way again, my name is Emmanuel Abachi. On behalf of all of us at Windave Digital Skills Academy, we are saying to you, have a beautiful Friday, have a beautiful weekend. Please make sure you are safe, stay safe. Make sure that you stay safe and enjoy your weekend till I see you again next Friday. Thank you so much for being part of the class. I'll see you next Friday.